Well, and Ty Lue was talking about how he feels it was their most complete game of the season because of the way they controlled it from start to finish. And Marcus is going to be one of those keys for the Kings tonight because he really stretches that floor.
Terrence Davis, a quick three TD. Clippers, Reggie Jackson, three. Man, I tell you, Clippers firing on all cylinders early on. 3 for 3 from distance.
3 straight triples for them, and it started with Paul George. He gets the first look in the
Clippers, Reggie Jackson, three. Man, I tell you, Clippers firing on all cylinders early on. 3 for 3 from distance.
3 straight triples for them, and it started with Paul George. He gets the first look in the
turnover. We're going the other way. See Alvin Gentry, 3-3 as interim coach, taking over for Luke Walton. Here's
so Tyrese needs to be willing and able to take that shot early, make him stop it.
Reggie Jackson back rims a 3. Davis skies for the rebound. Drawing the assignment there on Paul George this trip down. Shot clock down to 9. Jackson backdoor. Nice pass from Zubac.
Clippers defense to get set, and they're getting high quality shots.
Fox up to 4 points as Serge just waltzes into the paint. And that gets a nice friendly rattle. Finding Zubac. Nice ball movement from the Clippers. Shot clock down to 5 for Reggie Jackson. His do-it-yourself kit. High up, no good. Ibaka. Was that Serge? Ibaka with the tip-in. Kings down by 4. Reggie Jackson on the switch. Back comes Mitchell. Jackson has a tough contested shot.
Credit to the Clippers. Kings are going to have to figure out how they can combat that defensively.
Marvin Bagley left to play. I heard the story Mark Jones, told about Reggie Jackson in the playoffs. But he found his love for the game again.
But it was at Staples because coming off injury, what is that, like 7, 8, 9 games where he hasn't even had to play away from his home floor?
Tyrese locking up Reggie Jackson. Reggie, get it out of here, says Tyrese Halliburton. Big block, Tyrese.
Because when you're in his position, kind of one of those two-way type guys, you don't get a lot of chances. But he's been phenomenal.
Yes, he has.
Situation for you offensively than going up against that extended zone.
Yeah, and if you remember, Davis had a big game against the Clippers to get
situation for you offensively than going up against that extended zone.
Yeah, and if you remember, Davis had a big game against the Clippers to get that's his second personal. Here comes Tyrese getting downhill. Fox, he studied that 3. Unable to knock it down. Kings up by 8, 53-45. Jackson, mid-range is good.
Bottom of his palm, but was still able to get enough air on it to get it up and in.
Here comes Reggie Jackson. He was able to corral the loose ball. But losing games, 10 of them in this building.
Yeah, well, January is going to be a rough month. So what you really need to be able to do, you see another offensive foul called this time on the Clippers.
Games, 10 of them in this building.
Yeah, well, January is going to be a rough month. So what you really need to be able to do, you see another offensive foul called this time on the Clippers. Opportunity in that shot completely on his own, and how he got it to fall, I have no idea.
Jackson nearly traveled. Here's Paul George and Davion Mitchell. We saw these two match up in the preseason as PG with the turnaround. Bledsoe down by 3. Jackson looking to tie. And Bagley, there he is right there, getting up for the rebound. Guarded by Davion. Jackson dancing with it. Bagley on the switch. High archer, tough shot at the buzzer. Paul George just hit a 3. Back irons to 2. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds. That'll stay Clippers basketball.
And you need to be ready if you're the Kings, because did he bat out the offensive rebound, but then he set the screen to set Terrence Davis get a little air.
Oh, Zubac. Somehow.
Out of control, fades from the baseline. Rebound batted around, and it goes to Ivica Zubac. 2 minutes to play. Jackson out of control, recovers, denied by Holmes.
Kings up by 9. Reggie Jackson, his one-on-one kid. Oh, we got a late whistle. Got to get a stop if you're Sacramento. Here's Rashawn on the switch out. Jackson and one, count it. Here's Reggie Jackson trying to make it a 4-point game. He missed it. And it's a foul on the Clippers. Oh, they're going down low. Oh, they were looking for Paul George for a quick 2. Bad pass from Man and the Kings. It'll be a free throw shooting contest. Down.
Field on the floor for shooting right now.
Inbound to Buddy. And there's the foul from Reggie Jackson. So Buddy